It's now Saturday and we just arrived in Ayers Rock and we just checked into our hotel, got all checked in, which was handy because we're a bit earlier than check-in time, but they had all the rooms ready. We are starving, so we're heading out here now for some lunch and then going to explore just the wee town. It's really small, so I'll put in some footage of what it looks like, but first impressions are so good. I'm really glad we came here. It just gives another sort of dimension to our Australia trip, like the outback sort of deserty version of Australia. It's completely different to obviously the east coast and it's gonna be super fun. Thought I'd do a wee chit chat with the vlog, so I feel like I haven't vlogged in ages. The last few days were a bit hectic in Sydney. On the Thursday we went out for Tomas's birthday in the evening, and then on Friday we did the Bondi to Coogee coastal walk, which was amazing. I really enjoyed that. And then on Friday evening we met up with my cousin who lives out in Sydney, so I've not seen him since he moved away, which has been like a couple of years. So it was really nice to catch up with him and see a familiar face, and hopefully it was nice for him to see us as well. We had some good crack, went for burgers and a couple of beers. So we just had a mammoth nap there now. We slept for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours I think. It was well needed because we have this excursion later. It starts at 8, or pickup is at like 8, and then it's on till 11, which again, super late for me. But I wanted to feel good for it, so I'm glad I managed to get a wee nap. It's about 5:30 now, so we're probably going to head and get some dinner soon. This excursion was actually a surprise for Tomas. He didn't know, like he knew we were coming to Uluru, even though he wasn't really sure what it was, but it all clicked whenever I told him that it's Ayers Rock. He had heard about that before, and I told him about our stargazing excursion tonight. He was really excited for that. I was also thinking, because we're on like the other side of the world, is it going to be different constellations and stuff that you can see, like different areas that are, you know, brighter or something like that there, I don't know. And yeah, I'm excited. As I said before, I'm really glad we did this actually, and getting to see a different side of Australia. But yeah, I'll take you along for our excursion this evening. I'll try to get some clips. Hopefully the phone can pick up the night sky and it will look as good on camera. But we get like a telescope and everything as well included in the tour. The sky is looking very clear. You can see the moon. Come along with us to see the night sky above Uluru. We got picked up at our hotel and the tour was taken by A-Trip. It was a quick 15-minute bus ride to our stargazing location, and by the time we got there it was super dark. It was so exciting. Our guide did an incredible talk about stars, planets and galaxies. His facts honestly blew my mind, and I'm pretty sure he confirmed aliens are real. Then we got to use their telescopes to view the moon and also Mars. Then we had our pictures taken and I took a bit of a laughing fit because I just couldn't stand still. Video on iPhone really doesn't quite pick up the night sky, so I'll insert some of my pictures here. Well, it's now the next day and we're just getting ready here for today's excursion. Today's excursion is a walk round Uluru Rock, and then it leads us into like sundowners. We get drink and then I think there's like a cheese board as well. Very posh. I'm looking forward to getting like up close to see the rock in the daytime. And I think there's some talks from Aboriginal local people as well. But yeah, we get picked up at 2:30 from the hotel next to us, so we're just going to go and get a bite to eat here before we go. And then we're not back till about 8 o'clock, but we've booked dinner at a restaurant at the other hotel at like 8:30, so all being well that goes to plan, because you know, always food in the mind, when's the next meal. And then we fly tomorrow, so today is like our last full day. We're hoping tomorrow to get up early to go and watch the sunrise. There's like a viewing point that they say it's good for sunrise and sunset. So I think sunrise is about 7 AM. Australia has done daylight savings now since last night, but only in the eastern states. So we're here in Northern Territory and they didn't move their clocks. Honestly, moving around here in the different time zones, plus the fact daylight savings is happening here now this weekend. Daylight savings happened last weekend back home. it's extremely confusing to say the least, but managing okay, thankfully. I haven't made any mistakes yet, fingers crossed. But yeah, so that's tomorrow. We fly to Melbourne, which is our last stop in Australia, so we only have a few days left, which is crazy to think. It's actually felt like we've been here ages, like, and it's only been, well, I've been here like 2.5 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks altogether, and then we head to New Zealand, which can't wait for. So far the weather in New Zealand is actually looking quite hopeful, which is good. Fingers crossed that stayed, because I've definitely prepared myself for rain in New Zealand, and also need to get some new clothes, because literally the only trousers I have is like linen trousers, one pair of linen trousers. So need to do a pit stop when we land in like Decathlon or something like that there, and pick up a few bits just for the bad weather. But I've heard New Zealand weather is like very changeable, you know, like 4 seasons one day type thing. So yeah, pick up a few new bits there, and I could probably throw away some of the stuff that I have, because I have a few t-shirts and stuff that are pretty much ruined, like haven't washed up that well, or there's like stains on them that I can't get out. But that's all part of it, and yeah, replace it with a few new bits. But I'll take you along for our excursion. Lunch will just be a bit boring, to be honest. Like, we're just eating carbs, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, that sort of thing, so nothing too exciting. Just finished our lunch. I'm gonna take a wee dander over to the art gallery. It's like local artists, see what that's about. We have like a article before makeup.
But other people, most of them just didn't bother. They just went up anyhow.
Come with me to see Uluru up close with a guided tour followed by sundown drinks. Firstly, we headed by bus to the National Park, where we visited the Cultural Centre. Here it was a self-guided exhibition curated by the Nightsky people. In the centre you can read more about the beautiful stories they've chosen to share with us, where there are actually many, many more. From here, our guide took us closer to the rock itself, firstly to the side where climbing used to take place up until 2019 when it was ended, both in respect of the Nightsky people and their cultural significance of the rock, but to also put in place more conservation efforts, both for the rock itself and for the surrounding area, such as moving the airport further away. I thought it was crazy that planes used to land right beside the rock. I was really surprised how many different landscapes the rock has across its different sides, which you can only truly appreciate when you get so up close. Then it was time for sunset. We had some Prosecco and nibbly bits. Did you know that Uluru is voted the best place in the world to see the sunset? Of course, pictures seriously don't do this all justice, so you'll have to believe me when I tell you that I agree with the vote. Off for our last week breakfast in Uluru. Gonna miss it here.